In this video, I'm going to show you how to get rid of dandruff and itchy scalp permanently. I know itchy scalp can be such a pain and it can be quite embarrassing, especially when you're in public and you're always itching and you're scratching, and it can be difficult to control most times. Dandruff itself is a common condition that causes the skin to flake. Everybody at one time or the other has experienced it. The causes of dandruff are oily skin. If your skin is too oily, you're going to get dandruff. If your skin is too dry, you're going to get dandruff. If you do not shampoo enough, you're going to get dandruff. If you shampoo too often, you're susceptible to dandruff. So the main objective, especially as a natural hair owner, is to understand your hair type and your hair condition and the nature of your scalp. So you'll be able to moderate your hair routine to suit the nature of your scalp, so as to help maintain your scalp, but keep your hair in good condition and make sure you don't embarrass yourself outside. if that counts for anything. The major symptoms of dandruff are itchy scalp. That is the most embarrassing. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, it's the most embarrassing because it's also the most obvious. And flaky scalp, especially when at any given time when it becomes visible. That is always extremely terrible. And whenever you dust your hair like this, just dusting your hair, just a shower or a shimmer of white flakes just come down, just come shining, just come showering down, and then you see the white flakes on your shoulder and even your fingertips too, especially when you scratch and then your fingertips are always dirty, they look dirty. That is always very, 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 very terrible, and we do not want that. In a few minutes, I'll talk about my personal experiences. Yes, I said experiences with dandruff and itchy scalp and how I was able to get over it. The causes of dandruff are irritated oily skin. When your skin is extremely oily and it is irritated, you get dandruff. Now let me explain. Irritation can come as a result of using too much products. That's one. Not shampooing enough. When your hair is oily, you probably have to shampoo more often, because when you use too much hair products and you style your hair too much, you get accumulated products on your hair, and you get products build up as a result. So it yields products build up. The more you use your hair, I like doing this, generating relationships. The more products you use on your hair, and the longer it takes, the longer time it takes for you to shampoo your hair, the more you get products build up, and the more your hair stinks. The more your hair stinks and itches, and that is so terrible. Let's talk about my personal experience with dandruff. I've had really, really extreme cases of dandruff twice or three times. I'll say it as I remember. The first one was when I started learning about natural hair care, and I think that was around 2013. Yeah, around 2013. My hair was I have 40 hair. My hair was very dense and extremely difficult to manage. At least that was what I thought. Now I know better because I've gotten to understand my hair more. So then I felt the easiest way to manage it was through straightening. So whenever I washed my hair, I think a lot of people can it's something a lot of people can relate to, especially if you have very strong, dense, fussy hair. I felt the easiest way to manage at that point in time. I felt the easiest way to manage my hair was immediately after washing was to straighten it out, because I know a lot of people feel this way too. Like you feel most of the times immediately after washing your hair and you don't take care of it enough and you don't protective style it enough, it becomes very hard and extremely difficult to manage. So at that point in time I felt the very good obvious solution was to straighten it. So after a series of straightening, I noticed one, my hair started thinning out. Two, my scalp became extremely dry. It became very, very, very dry. And I noticed after I straighten, then whenever I wash my hair back, it becomes very, very hard and brittle, and it starts breaking. It starts breaking a lot. And I also experienced dandruff, like serious chronic dandruff. I had to be literally washing my hair like every 2 weeks. After researching, I found out that too much heat styling can affect the oils on your hair, and it can dry out your scalp. So I stopped, and over time, my hair started coming back to normal. The curl texture started bouncing back, and it became nice. So that episode went. The second time I had a dandruff situation was there was time I noticed I had severe itching, especially along my hairline. At any given opportunity, especially when I did not have water on my hair, my scalp would just always itch. Even when I had water or if my hair was moist, my hair would always itch, always, every single time. My hairline shifted like about an inch backward. It started itching, like seriously, every single time. I just always itched. But the problem I noticed, the weird thing I noticed was that my hair looked very black and extremely strong and in very, very good condition. But my scalp was always flaky. Like I literally always had to pat it and dust it. My scalp was always flaky. I had dry scalp, and the front of my hairline, my hair edges were receding seriously, and I always scratched. I always itched, and it was quite uncontrollable, seriously. And I noticed whenever I was on any protective style that showed my scalp, within a week or two of making it, it will just start. You start seeing the white flakes coming, and then it was pretty embarrassing. I had to start shampooing. 2 times a week, sometimes less than 2 times a week. In Australia, as at then, I was quite comfortable with shampooing once every month. I don't know, but then it helped. And then my hair was growing really long, so it was looking really healthy, but the scalp was just terrible. So later I noticed that it was the products, the hair products I used. I noticed whenever I used any hair products that had a very, very high petroleum jelly content. I don't know, maybe it was that, but I noticed there was this particular hair product that I was using that was really, really costly. I was putting my hair in serious condition. So whenever I stopped using it, I noticed my hair was fine. And so during that period, what I did initially was I switched back to purely natural products. I started using argan oil, coconut oil, and shea butter. Those were the products I was using, and then I started taking into consideration more the type of hair products that I was using. I started taking into consideration the hair products that I was using, and I was making sure that yes, it was very, very good, and I was paying attention to the ingredients that they were making and everything. So I did not really need to use a dandruff shampoo particularly per se, but during that period I started using clarifying shampoo and a moisturizing conditioner. So it was stripping my hair totally of all the excess products, or what the products build up, and the flakes and everything. It was stripping it to remove it totally, and then I'll use a moisturizing shampoo to rejuvenate my scalp and to moisturize my scalp. And after a while, I noticed, that helped, and it stopped totally. If you're going through dandruff, I would advise you take into consideration specifically your hair routine. That is what you might not be shampooing your hair enough. Most times the causes of dandruff are usually product buildup. If you do not shampoo your, probably maybe if you shampoo your hair once in a month, or if you wash your hair once in a month, you probably have to move it up to 2 times in a month. Then change the products that you're using. Probably the products that you are using is probably causing irritation to your scalp. So change that. I would say if you have dry skin, try using a clarifying shampoo and a moisturizing conditioner. That helps. Trust me, believe you me. And use very, very good products. Most of the times you don't use good products. That's why you always, your scalp gets irritated. You have to also monitor the hair care products that you use. Your scalp might be sensitive to them. It's true, your hair might be looking nice and growing longer, but you also have to care about the health and the health condition of your scalp. I would advise generally that you should switch to using natural products. Tea tree oil has antibacterial properties that will kill the yeast-like fungus in your hair, so it will help with the itching. And also coconut oil. Coconut oil is also very, very good. I always recommend coconut oil. I don't know why, but I just like it. Seriously. If the condition is very, very extreme, rather than using a clarifying shampoo or moisturizing conditioner, I would say you should use. I would advise that you use a dandruff shampoo. Head and Shoulders is a very, very valuable product that is a common product that everybody knows. But I would only advise use that in extreme conditions, because I find that Head and Shoulders can be too harsh for my natural hair. Head and Shoulders seem to be too extreme. So except if yours is very, very chronic, and if all else I've said does not work, use Head and Shoulders. I would also advise that over the course of your journey, you try more than one shampoo to find what works for you. Generally, everybody should know that over time, not every product that after shampooing and conditioning, there's this illusion that the more products you add to your hair, the softer your hair is going to be. I don't think it is true. I don't think. Embrace your natural hair. It is your natural hair. Embrace it. But the thing is, learn to use products in moderation. Don't overuse products. That is terrible. Learn to use products in moderation. Don't overuse products. I repeated it. I know. Learn to use products with moderation. Don't overuse products. That's just terrible. Because if you overuse products, because over time, except if you want to wash in your hair every day, which I would not really advise, because that is just not cool, and that is going to stress your scalp out. My opinion. Whenever I have dandruff and it is pretty extreme, this is the product side. This is the product I use in living. It has sodium, so very sulfate, but it strips my scalp totally of dandruff. And then I use a moisturizing conditioner. I make sure it is a moisturizing conditioner that matches the pH of this product. What I use to wash my hair normally is I buy Silky. You probably heard me mention it in my previous video. Then after shampooing, I use a Hawaiian Silky oil moisturizer. That is it. Oil moisturizer, 7-in-1. Of course, there are always plenty in one. Oil moisturizer, conditions and moisturizers, softens for natural, relaxed and curly hair. It is very, very good. I'm personally a big fan of products that smell nice. I'm personally a fan of products that smell nice every time. So this is Hawaiian Silky oil moisturizer. That is what I do. That's what I use. I mix it. Most of the times I dilute it with water. I dilute it with water, like in a spray bottle, such as this one. This is really, really conditioner. Then after that, for my scalp, for my hair too, I spray this one. I spray the Hawaiian Silky leave-in conditioner. But instead of using this one, I use this. This is my leave-in conditioner, my spray bottle leave-in conditioner for leave-in conditioning. But instead of using this, sometimes I use this. This is leave-in conditioner plus almond oil and coconut oil. I mix everything together in this bottle, and if I'm feeling happy, I spray this. On my hair. Then I use almond oil. This is my coconut oil, and we have this shea butter. I use shea butter and leave-in conditioner to style my hair. Most of the times, this is what I style my hair. Or sometimes I could use a particular hair product. I can't remember the name. I use this to style my hair. Or sometimes I could also use a hair product that catches my fancy and that smells nice, of course. to style my hair most of the time. So that is basically my hair regimen. So with that, I've been able to reduce, and I wash my hair at least 2 times in a week. I wash my hair, no, not 2 times in a week. I wash my hair every 2 to 2 weeks. That is 2 times in a month. I almost do not beat that. Or else I will start experiencing scalp, and I don't want to embarrass myself outside. So I just do what I gotta do. I find that sometimes one product works very well, and then over time loses its effectiveness. So it's always nice. I always make sure I switch products. I'm always switching products. If I'm not using Hawaiian Silky, if I stop using Hawaiian Silky, I switch between Hawaiian Silky and OPUB. There's this moisturizing conditioner and clarifying shampoo that it works so well. It matches my hair very nice, and whenever I use it, my hair pops. I look for products that after using them or after applying, I look for products that after applying them, my hair pops every time. It appears I have very shiny hair. That's one. That is a given. One. I have very, very clear scalp. That is 2. My hair looks happy. There's a way your hair looks happy, like it's always curly and shiny. You personally would know, okay, yeah, my hair is perfect. It's perfect. Those are things I look for whenever I am purchasing a product. That's what I'm saying. I advise people to moisturize their hair constantly, continuously, depending when they wash when they shampoo with coconut oil. It has very high antibacterial and antifungal properties, so it helps. Then olive oil also, it's a very good antioxidant and it helps moisturize the hair too. Tea tree oil is the mother of all natural oils when it comes to dandruff. It nourishes the hair roots by moisturizing the scalp and hair. So I would recommend that you get tea tree oil too. If you do have dandruff, get it. It works. Get it. It works. Honestly. Then, mother of all, limit hairstyling products. When you limit hairstyling products, you limit product build-up, and you limit skin irritation, scalp irritation too. Please, if you like this video and you've learned something new and different in today's video, please make sure you subscribe right now. And if you have any questions, please, I'll be in the comment section.